Kardashian is in the news a lot recently for a whole host of reasons, not the least of which is her ongoing divorce from husband Kanye West, her third divorce for the record. This is bringing a lot of attention to her and everything she does, and it honestly highlights a lot that is both going on in her life and things that she has done with her life, especially when it comes to her net worth and lifestyle. She's gotten a lot of things and done a lot of things that could very easily be defined as excessive or ludicrous. So allow us to show you Kim Kardashian lifestyle and net worth. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 8. The net worth of Kim Kardashian is... Determining the net worth of a person is not an easy thing to do, no matter how big or small of a celebrity they are, mainly because it's an arbitrary number based on external things that they own and could sell for a certain price. In short, it's an aggregate for what you may be worth if you are someone who has a lot to sell and such. Therefore, for someone like Kim Kardashian, who honestly does own a lot of things and runs several businesses, her net worth fluctuates greatly. A few years ago, her net worth hovered at around $300 million, but then things went her way and some people claim she's worth about $780 million, and some think it's more upwards of $900 million. Either way though, she is one of the richest members of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, and she has never been afraid to go and showcase that by some of the things that she buys. Number 7. Cars. Sometimes Kim Kardashian really wants an expensive car, such as in 2012 when she decided to buy her husband a Lamborghini Aventador LP 704. Now for the record, just about any Lamborghini is expensive, but for this one, it's a different category. She spent $750,000 on this car, and it's a gift. Moving on to herself, in 2011, she bought a Ferrari F430 so that she could cruise around the town in. The cost of one, $325,000. So just between these two cars, Kim Kardashian spent about $1.1 million. Oh, but it didn't stop there. For whether she was bored with the Ferrari or just wanted another car for herself, she spent $407,000 on a custom Rolls Royce in 2015, which now brings the car price total to over $1.5 million. And that is just the cars that we know about. We know that she has more than that, and she can buy another on a whim. So you can easily guess that she has millions in car net worth. Number 6. Items for her kids. Now say what you will about Kim Kardashian, and you could say a lot. There are certain elements that no one can truly deny, including that she loves her children and that she wants nothing more than to take care of them and ensure that she provides for their every need. So much so that she shelled out $1,000 a piece for 5 strollers so that she could transport her kids around without fear or issue. Why 5 when she only has a couple of kids? Easy, in case something goes wrong, as well as having them in various places so that she has easy access to them when she visits her kids. One in her house, one in her car, etc. Now if you're curious as to the make and model, 2 of these strollers have been identified as the Orbit Baby G2 travel system and the Urbo 2 push chair. And taking a look at some of the pictures of Kim Kardashian with the strollers, you can tell that they are very sturdy, which means that they must be hard to break. When her child Chicago was born, she went all out to get the baby everything that they needed. This included making a $500,000 nursery full of all sorts of decor, a $170,000 teddy bear, a Swarovski-encrusted rocking horse worth $137,000, and a $96,000 solid gold dummy, and so much more. So yeah, she wants nothing more than to go and be there for her children. And that was a key factor in her divorce, was that she clearly thought that Kanye's views on things would not mesh with what she wanted to do with the children, and thus she chose to get out of the marriage in order to protect them. Number 5, her social media life. But not all in a lifestyle has to do with how you spend your money, it also has to do with how you make it. And for Kim K, one of the biggest ways she goes and makes money is by wooing people over on Instagram. After all, the Kardashian-Jenner clan are some of the most followed people on the platform of Instagram, and as you hopefully know, if you have a lot of followers, you can get a lot of sponsored posts, and those can make you a lot of money if you are famous enough, which Kim K obviously is. What's more, she uses her account to promote her own products, especially her makeup line, to try and get people to buy it, and other times she just goes and does various Kim Kardashian style things to try and attract attention and get people to follow her even more closely. Of course, there is a drawback to that, and thus she has to have, number 4, security. Given all of the spotlight that she gets, you would almost be shocked if Kim Kardashian didn't have a security team on her. After all, her family is famous, she is famous, and there are a lot of sick people out there who would like to do some not so nice things to Kim and her family in one form or another. And in fact, Kim Kardashian is so concerned with being followed that she actually has a fleet of cars that are used every time she goes out. They play a shuffle game of sorts to ensure that anyone is tailing her, they won't be able to figure out which one she is actually in. Now that is a lot of security measures for one woman, and you can bet it is not cheap, but she does it because she needs to. Plus, one time Kim Kardashian was robbed while in Paris, and it very much affected her, so much so that she made sure that she and her kids had security to protect them should the worst come to pass. Seriously though, look up that event that she went through, and you'll see that she doesn't take the need for security lightly anymore. Number 3, her businesses. While it is true that Kim Kardashian may have started out solely as a social media personality, it's also true that once her family grew in fame, they started to get sponsored by just about everyone who could sponsor them, and you can thank Kris Jenner for that. The reason that is important to say is that eventually the individual members of the family had a brand attached to them, and a fame that allowed them to go and venture off into their own businesses, which Kim K absolutely did. She has a makeup line, a clothing line, and she recently put out a shoe line, which apparently isn't getting rave reviews, and even more. She even made a line of kids' clothes that she uses her own children to model in. That is a major reason why she is worth $700 million plus, because her brand is growing and she's honestly working hard to grow it. Number 2, vacations. So what does Kim Kardashian do when she and her family want to go on vacation? Well, they don't go to a small amusement park. No, that would be too basic. They instead go all out on vacations. Case in point, in 2017, they went on a vacation to the Bahamas. Now, a worthy trip that many are able to take, but the family didn't just do the basic trip, they did everything in style. They flew in private jets, had a boat reserved specifically for them, went on numerous golf courses, more likely Kanye did that and Kim watched and or drove the cart, had rides on jet skis, and of course, had plenty of drinks to go around. All told, the vacation cost around $440,000. Oh, and when the divorce talks were heating up between her and Kanye, she went and took a vacation with the kids and took plenty of pictures to show off her frame. Why? Well, because she can. Number 1, keeping up with the Kardashians. Last but certainly not least, no look into her lifestyle would be complete without talking about the show that skyrocketed her family into stardom. Keeping up with the Kardashians isn't just a lifestyle thing for her. It is and was her life for the past decade and a half. That show helped define their family and what it meant to be a reality TV star. And many of the memes about Kim can be traced to that show, as can proof of her various eccentricities. You know, like her vanity, her desire for the spotlight, and even using her relationships to make her seem more sympathetic to the audience, which is being shown in the final season of the series as they are delving into her own issues with Kanye West. It'll be interesting to see just how her lifestyle changes once the final episode is aired. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the net worth and lifestyle of Kim Kardashian and how it all breaks down? Are you surprised or even shocked by some of the ways that she has lived her life and spent her money? Do you think that some of these things prove just how crazy she is with how she tries to convey herself and her worth? What do you think is the most over-the-top thing about Kim K and her lifestyle? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you next time on the channel.